Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nesha, and this is Kerbal Space Program. So, I'm gonna do a career mode playthrough here, and as you can see in the same name of the game, this is KSP Fun with Flags. So, I thought to myself, I need a goal and a purpose in my life, so I want to plant a flag on every where I could with my small little kerbals. Yeah, so this is a big responsibility I have gotten here to be a part of this Kerbal Space Program. My daytime job, I'm a millennium. Every millennium, I'm a trumpet blower. I blow in the new millennium, so I have time to play this game now and take responsibility over this program. It's fine. Okay, I can't be serious with the shit. Okay, so one of the things when you start this game for the first time in career mode, let me first tell you, I'm no engineer. I'm really stupid. And as I told you what my daytime work. I haven't worked for like 17 years now, so don't imitate me. It's your own fault if you do that, because I'm just fun. I have no idea what I'm doing. And to prepare for this Let's Play, I only played, so I went to the moon, so just so I get familiar with the game, but I can't say I'm not an expert, so if you're watching this for learning stuff, probably can learn what not to do, but don't expect me to learn what you should do, so... so the first thing, that's in career mode, we will take some contracts, of course. Scientific data from Kerbal. I think we can do that. And launch our first vessel. I think the goal for this episode is to escape the atmosphere. I think that's a great goal. Launch. Yeah, we will definitely do that. Okay, so we need to do some science. So let's do that. It's quite easy. We don't need a lot to do science stuff. We need a pod, so we can launch, and then we'll do fill. Yeah, let's put some mystery goo. Mystery goo. What can that be? I believe it is actually undigested kerbals from swine. He kind of kills them and eats them, and then he pukes them up. And that is mystery goo for me. I don't know what it is. I don't think you're supposed to know. Okay, so we don't have any more science stuff, or does we? No, this is just Kerbal engineer. Okay, so we better let our science Kerbal handle the science. That kind of makes sense. So Yab, you go away. You go. We'll never need you. I like Valentina a lot more than Yab. It's a big difference between the kerbals. So if you want to be a kerbal in the space program that I'm running, feel free to leave me a comment, and I will create a kerbal after your taste. So, okay, so we need to do some science, and I'm lazy. This mod awesome. You can always check the mod list in my description, but it keeps track of what I can do and what's available to from. Man, my English fails me. You go out. I don't remember the name of this kerbal. You don't even have to live there. We can hang around there, hang in there, and we will do this. Oh, we will get 100%. We send it. You can see that. You can send it. But. Oh, I don't have any comm devices, so I can't do that. Can I do more? Yeah. So we are done. We can reset that one because we are in science. We are in science Kerbal right now, but it seems doesn't. So you can do that again for some extra science, and you can do it up to 4 times before you get being. Okay, so let's reset it again. Okay, we don't have... Oh yeah, we have space. Where we need a scientist. It helps us. So you can roll around with your breakdance with your pod like this. It really doesn't know. I tried to roll one of the pods when I was playing, but it just took so long time. So, but you can do some breakdance, and then you have stop breakdance. Okay, okay. But he I'm just curious. Always curious what they see. Wait, if we do a breakdance and then look. Oh, that's breakdance. So this is how it looks if you are breakdancing. Very important stuff. Okay, what's happening now? Oh yeah. So recover vessel. So we have collected some valuable science. Science is the currency you use to buy upgrade. So we have we're on 13 science there. I think that should be enough for our first upgrades. And he gained the XP by breakdancing. So let's get better rockets. It looks like we get a fuel tank and a new booster. And this is a rocket. There are two of these you get early, and the swivel one is cool because it will swivel, and so you can steer your rocket a little bit better. And then you get one that is almost the same, but it has a little bit more power, but no steering. So that's good. That's cool. And then we get a lot of stuff here: indicator light, a case, user guide, utility rare. The coupler, that's the important thing. Is probably you can't build a good rocket without. You need couplers to be able to stage stuff. Okay, cool. So, did we finish one of them? I thought we were gonna get that one, but now we can do this. I think we will send Valentina to space, escape the atmosphere. That should not be super complicated to do, as we just need bit stuff. But sorry, wrong button. Let's move our Kerbal engineer stuff up here, and we have to think about stuff. You don't want to go to space without coming down safely, because that is just stupid. So we need a parachute. So we put a parachute, and then we have our first stage here, stage 0. That's the last thing we're gonna do. Okay, so when we are done with that, I think we need a coupler. What this does, everything below it, when we stage that thing, we would get rid of. Yeah. Very basic stuff, but I'm not sure how. No, I'm not making it. This is mostly for myself also. It's not like I'm making a tutorial, but it helps me think okay, so we need to go atmosphere. I think we will blow up if we send this. Now we have a kind of choice here. The science dude, he can reset the mystery goo stuff. More science. Cool. The science dude, he can the science Kerbal, he can reset the science stuff, but he doesn't have the stabilizer, and then the rocket will wobble or everything. So I think I will use Valentina. Okay, so we need a rocket. Yeah, so let's try out our new swivel rocket here. As you can see here, you can see the center of mass is down there. That's some, and there is where I'm not sure if that is a good indication, because we want this will make the rocket flip. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I know if I put them there, we can see that. Yeah, okay. Put them there because then all air will drag it down, so it will go straight. In our case, we just want to go straight. And we have 2000. I think that should be more than enough. Let me tell them a bit about Delta V. Delta V is very useful. to know, and it's not showing in the main game, but this tells us to orbit, do a successful orbit, I will be around 4,000, but I think this is enough delta V. I think it has like a fuel cost to go somewhere, or efficiency is fuel and rockets together. And then we have the thrust to weight ratio. So if your rocket is too fat and is below 1, it will just sit there like a fat, lazy son of a bitch right under the launch pad. So you can't, it doesn't matter how much rocket you're firing. It will not go up. So to be able to escape basic gravity, we need to be over 1, and we are more than enough. So yeah, torque is spinny. I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking out of my eyes. How efficient the engine is, the fuel and everything. So if we can burn for 40 seconds, but I don't believe. Okay, let's make sure it's over to be over. It's always better to. We have the rocket is not that bad, so we can make super sure that as long as it's over 1.5 thrust ratio, we can make. That's how I play it. Make sure that you can complete your contract. Leave the fancy stuff to sciences. Oh, sciences. Okay. So this is super. We should be able to do it with this rocket. We have a lot of fuel, and we have okay. So let's check our stages. So nothing surprises. We don't want surprises with that, because then people get killed. Let's see. I'm just looking if there is something we have forgotten. Of course. This is very important stuff. Oh! This is my mod here. I think it's a cool one. We want to Sunesha batch there. And oh, okay. Can I rest training but one Sunesha batch? That is what is critical for this mission. Okay, so let's see if we are able to do this. This means we will finish 2 contracts. But I just remembered, I think we have the stupid scientist. We don't want a stupid scientist, so we will go back again. But Valentina, I told you guys I wanted to do Valentina. Okay, cool. Okay, important check. Sunesha patch is sitting well. Okay, this looks promising. So yeah, when we are using a pilot instead of a stupid scientists can only do science, but this is a stabilization. The thing is, when we launch this thing, especially the mystery goo will unbalance because it's hanging there. It can unbalance the thing. So if we don't activate this, it will wobble. So that's why we do this. Okay, so let's check our thrust rate. I think we can start about here. You can see here, I can see my thrust rate on the pad, 1.8. So if I have it here, it will be 1.6. That is what that's my number. Okay, we can and yeah, we are still gonna go up, I think, because we need to escape the atmosphere. And here we can see hypothesis, the current highest point we will predicted travel, so it's not higher yet. And yeah, so we are more or less going right. I think I will angle a bit so we don't get a descent that is too aggressive and fast. Yeah. Oh, I like Valentina. Good. So I'm traveling a little bit slower here. We'll go feel as soon as we have escaped the most fat part of the atmosphere. So we kind of see it here with the clouds and stuff. So soon we are over the clouds, and then we will speed up. And now we can see we are picking up speed a lot faster. So to be able to leave the atmosphere, we need to go to 70,000. So I think I can do that, but I will angle a bit, just because I can. So as soon as we go over 70,000, I will save. Yeah, that's more than enough. Let's cut the engines, and then I will just chill a bit, and then I will use the engines to break our descent a bit, so we don't get too aggressive here. Let's see how the map predicts. This is our predicted. Follows that quite exactly, but this is unpredictable. I think I will burn the engine a bit here, so we can see the curve there. That's quite almost all the way down again. So yeah, it's not to my liking. I have bad experience with that. Thing will break, and we don't have any protection. You can get the condom, but some kind of small circular thing, and you can set under the pod, so it will take most of the heat and get rid of it because it burns. So yeah, we are in space now, so let's do some crew report. Let's check the temperature, it's important stuff. Mr. Rigu. And let's go out fast here. Oh, she can't do that yet. She is not brave enough or stupid enough to do that yet. It takes some experience. This is the prograde marker, the yellow one there. There is a one that is opposite in called retrograde, and this is kind of the if you following your prograde on an apple, you will follow this curve, and I think we want to follow the curve retrograde the other way, because then our ass will be to the ground. I think it will. Okay, because we are falling right down. I never liked that. It's never a good thing. You can control your space vehicle here also. So let's go to the before. Oh, we have 16 seasons. Yeah, so I don't want a steep curve like that. So I will. If you burn before the highest point with the prograde in the direction, yeah, you will travel more that way, of course, because that's where we're going. Okay, so it still have some left burn on the way down, so that's awesome. So we're gonna pass that highest point, and then after that we will go down. So as soon as then we can find our retrograde. It should be on the other way. Yeah, that's the opposite. Because we want to burn our engines in that way, because our ass is there, and then we ass to the when you're going down, it's better to fall on your ass than your head. So and you can break it by farting here. Oh man. I'm so stupid. You kind of get that when you do a lot of YouTube content, especially in a small channel. You know? Not a lot of people gonna see it, just people that already like your stuff. Then I feel like a free, like I can say whatever I want. I don't feel like nobody will quote me. Yeah, we're going down slowly here. Let's check the map. I think that's cool. The thing is, when we burn in this direction, it will make our curve steeper, so I will wait for it to do that. Okay, so let's get back. I like this view, just because I see what's happening. Okay, so we're still not in the atmosphere. When we hit 70,000 below, we are in Kerbal again. Right now we are in space. In the small moments we are not. As you can see, the gravity is really pulling our rocket is quite fast, but I want to use this to slow us down. Valentina is, oh yeah! We're seeing stars, that's why you're happy. Okay. Now we'll brake. As you can see, now I can brake us a bit. But that will make us go steeper, but I feel that was totally... That slows us down into very safe place. I think under 1500 meters per second is more than enough to feel safe. Some stuff will break when you go over 2000. That happens too. Gravity is pulling ours in now. Oh, nice. That's why I like these visual modes, because yeah, it makes it more visible. Okay. We don't have to really do a lot. Oh, disarm. We don't really have to do a lot here. I'm thinking brake does very well here because we are not even burning or anything. So that was... I told you guys I wasn't an expert. Maybe I was lying. Oh yeah. This is going, and who else? I will not I don't need to slow down. That was awesome. That is probably my best landing ever. Perfectly. We are going very safe. I'm waiting to deploy my parachute. Reason is I don't really have to. And as you can see in this mode, the parachute, it kinda is just braking. It helps us to slow speed here, so and then around 1000 meters. Yeah, about now it will deploy. Hopefully it's not too late, I don't think so. Because if you hit the water faster and yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I like this view. I can speed it up a bit. It's not that exciting. Yeah, using physical warp can affect your structural stability of the vessel. So if you have a very complicated rocket, the physics engine will go berserk. Slow. It gets hurt sometimes. So, but I'm not that super worried about that at all, as we only have a pod and a parachute, so in real time. Hard to judge how close we are to the surface. I'm quite sure. Awesome. We haven't done a EVA report, so I think if we send Valentina out, she can do that. We have room for that. We can even transmit it. Oh, we don't have something to transmit it. Okay. Oh, can she repack it? No, crew member has to be an engineer. Okay, yeah. You go back in, Valentina. Let's go. Awesome, and so we got 34 science out of this. That is awesome. That's quite a lot right now. So, mystery go. Okay, so we have cash, we are flush with cash, but we can do more research. So, rockety stuff, it gives us a tank. That's awesome. We can't afford that, but oh yeah, the contract gives me science too, so not only that we gather ourselves, we'll get some of it. Okay, so we got... And here is the condom and what I'm talking about. The heat shield is protecting the pod. You put that under the pod, and to my understanding, it's kind of material that starts burning, and by it burning, it loses heat. So yeah, the science stuff. Okay, cool. So we are done with this. We upgrade something. Let's check our upgrades. So we can have an 18-ton rocket. That was almost what half of the rocket we used before. But if we upgrade it and have a super fat rocket, we can have that's like 10 times more. But this is helpful too, but not right now. What will this? But this will. I think it will make Kerbals. She was, remember Valentina? She couldn't go do EVA in space because she was either too stupid or too scared. This will change that, I think. What is this? Mission control. More contract at the same time, and that was fairly cheap. That is super expensive, and that is super expensive. So 75. That will. Yeah, let's decide in the next episode. No, let's see what we want to do in the next episode instead. Orbit Kerbal, yeah. Oh man, this will be super tough with starter gear. It can be tough. It's easy to escape the atmosphere, but go into the atmosphere and orbit, it takes a lot of... oh man, that's a lot of... I think we need to do a testing episode where we test all the stuff. That will kick back a lot of contracts. So, yeah, we will orbit in next episode. I think that is a good second episode, and this was a good first one. Very productive. Give myself a gold star. Okay, and well, ladies and gentlemen, let's call that a episode. And as always, thank you for watching.